Here we go.
Have you guys seen the Family Guy clip on TikTok where
No.
he's like, Peter's like, all right, it's time to put up our 2020 Christmas decorations. And he's got the nativity scene. He's like, we'll start with Black Jesus. And then we got the three genderless wise people. And he's like, Mother, what was it? Father Mary and Mother Josephine. And then we have the little drummer, them. Because God forbid we call a boy a boy.
But then he asks me, do you know where my car keys are? I look at him in his face and I say, have you checked your vitals? Get up, I have not seen your keys, but since you're asking me, you better check out that vital. Of course I'm not serious, I don't think it's up inside your big brown business. But a funny thing to say to someone who's lost their shit and is stressed out visibly. When I say the best man starts...
Welcome back to another episode with the Sota Nerds, show where we talk about comic books, collectibles, and pop culture. But today we're talking about pop culture, more specifically, everything about music. Because we got our handy-dandy guest here, the music nerd, Dave Roberts.
That's right.
Yeah. Dave Roberts.
Can't really clap.
Dave, you have to take a shot with us.
Okay.
Yeah. Join us.
Tradition.
The nectar of the gods.
Oh, almost won my cup.
Hurry up, buddy. Oh, no.
Oh, unreal.
So I was going to say, we typically only have one real bearded guy here. Mm-hmm. But then you just come and you just blow our bearded guy away.
But, I mean, that is a good starting point. You got to admit.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
getting there.
compared to
You got this.
some people.
I actually did shave this.
He's working on it.
Sorry, thank you, Ben.
No, he's working on
I
it.
shaved this today.
Yeah.
But let's see your hair. Let's see your hair, because that is
This thing is
coming in
growing.
good. It is.
It's growing.
Jeff, let's see your
Weird.
hair.
Yeah, let's see it. I gotta
Oh
get.
my
I gotta get to
gosh.
that.
Wow. Live.
You know, and some of us can't grow facial hair.
Yeah.
Because still fighting to get through
That's
puberty.
what Johnny
Okay,
was
but
saying.
Some of us grow facial hair because we can't grow that.
That's what I was going to say is I can grow facial hair, but I'm thin. All up here. I believe you're the same.
Yep.
So,
if I let her grow in, it's
Have you
real
have
thin.
you ever, because I've told people with longer hair, I've said I would trade my beard in a heartbeat if I could grow hair like that. Do you feel the same way?
That's not true.
I don't think I would.
You wouldn't, huh?
No.
I would.
That beard is you.
The beards are so...
Yeah.
You can see the douchiest dude ever. Mm-hmm. Without a beard, he could be the biggest douche.
Yeah.
But if he's got a rockin' beard,
Yeah.
he's just got cred.
He's
you
less
know?
douchey.
Yeah.
Yep. No, I saw pictures of myself back when I shaved everything. Like I shaved the head and a mustache and beard all down. I look like a cancer patient. So I mean, I don't think I would. I don't think I would.
In all honesty, I can't even imagine what your face would look like
Yeah,
without
yeah.
that.
Yeah, I don't want to see your face without that.
No, it's
you know
gross.
what I mean?
It's gross.
Yeah,
It really is. Hide as much as possible.
Why do you think I wish I could grow a beard?
Trying
to
just,
hide.
just stash that. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
poor guys like Luke and I
know.
we can't grow facial hair well. Damn near can't. We can't grow chest hair for Christ's sakes.
Oh, apparently, I'm
Yeah.
broken out here. Hang on.
So I don't have like rocker cred, right? I think the beard, the tattoo, that really is like the rocker, right?
Yeah.
So like, what would you say is like your biggest? Maybe not your biggest, but like, where did your nerds thing start with music? Like, when did that begin?
Because you are a music nerd, 100%.
Big time.
Like,
Big time.
would you say music is out of percentages of things that control your life? I know. Sorry.
no,
Where
it's
would
okay.
music be? Just so people who are watching understand how big of a music nerd you are.
Of hobbies and that kind of stuff
Yes.
is what? Yeah, it's 98.
98% music.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
now continue.
So you do what you love.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I was gonna say, so on a like a retro scale, let's go by media type.
Okay.
Like, what was the media type that introduced you into music? So we're going to like 8-track, cassette, record. Like, what is
okay.
your
the medium in which you listen to it.
Yeah.
Right now, vinyl.
Okay. And where did your start? Was it
When I was five or six, I started collecting them.
okay?
Yeah.
Vinyls.
Yeah. It was all on
started
vinyl.
collecting 12-inch albums.
And you're still doing it.
yeah,
quite
I'm
freaky.
still doing it.
Do you still have the same originals that you used to?
I have
or-
a few of like my very first records that are not very playable, but I have them. Yeah.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
When it comes to the world of collectibles, I mean, we have like comics and Funkos and stuff, but there's a value that some of them hold. Is
Oh,
it the same way with like vinyl records?
Yeah. There are some albums by certain people, these guys
Yes.
in particular, and Elvis, and Stones, and there's plenty of them out there that are worth a crap ton of money.
Yeah.
See, I actually saved. I found in the garbage a record from like 1904 or something like that, and it was one-sided record. And I want to keep this because I'm going, this is a piece of history, right?
Yeah.
And I had no record player, had no idea what the heck this thing sounded like. I had it in my garage. I come home, what do I find? My kid's playing frisbee with it, and it shattered on the driveway.
Yeah.
So yes, keep your collectibles.
They call that a
locked
Victrola
up.
record.
I
no.
See, I didn't even know
That's
that.
a single-sided record. Yeah, there's only grooves on one side, and it's a 78 10-inch.
It was incredible. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was not. It was thick, and
They're
I was kind
real
of going,
thick.
"Holy!"
I was
crap.
going to say it was a 77-inch, but I mean, you know more than I do about
of course.
that stuff. So.
I know nothing.
Shut up.
Nobody buys it. Nobody buys it.
77 3/4.
Yeah,
somewhere in there.
Yeah,
yeah.
metric and
So what was like? What did you hear at your 5-year-old age where you were like, music's it? It's going to be 98% of what I do for a hobby.
Well, I got into music and loved it, but then once I hit, 12, 13, that's when I really started picking up steam, and I got into bands. And then I started getting into specific, like, I like them. I'm buying all of their stuff. And that started with Zeppelin and Black Sabbath. And there was just, I started getting into the heavier music.
So good Christian bands.
Good
Yeah.
Christian.
Good Christian.
Stairway to Heaven. Lots of real good.
it's interesting because
wholesome music.
you talk about your first albums and the bands that you're saying. I'm familiar with. My first it was a CD.
Yeah.
Was The Dogfather by Snoop Dogg. Like, that was my introduction into like music was
You're the rap
That's what
guy.
you got?
hardcore rap.
I wouldn't even expect that. at all.
Yeah, so I had.
At all.
So this is not necessarily about me.
No.
We'll probably all talk about our music
Yeah.
backgrounds, but it's interesting. You talk about like Zeppelin and Beatles. And I'm like, nope, rat-a-tat-a-tat, tat-a-tat like that,
And I never hesitate to something.
exactly.
The words escape me, but
yeah, exactly. No, that's cool. That's yours seems like more music. Mine was just
More music.
It's all music, except for nowadays stuff.
Yeah. No, when I seen the cover of mine, I was like, hey, this has got to be cool. So, anyways, that was mine bit.
Yeah.
So,
What do you like? What do you see in the difference between listening to music? Because you said you got a CD, you got vinyl. Like, how do your kids access their music now?
My oldest is now also getting into vinyl, so
Nice.
she's starting her own collection.
Nice.
So you're training them.
Yes,
Yeah.
they're being schooled the correct way.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm curious, since you have known it for so long, that I mean, is there that distinct sound? Because I mean, I haven't heard vinyl since I was a wee child, and I can't tell if there's an actual difference in the sound or how it plays out. I mean, is there something?
There is actually. Vinyl's an analog audio media, so it's warmer. It's when you get into MP3s and CDs and all the digital stuff, the sound waves are square,
okay.
whereas the wave files in an analog are rounded and smooth, so they're warmer to
Never
the
even have heard about that.
Yep.
Well, no.
Wow,
That's
cool.
That's a fact.
You'll have
Yeah.
to prove that to us sometime.
Yes, I will.
I would love that. Yeah,
Bring my turntable over.
Where's John at? We need DJ John to come.
Oh
and
yeah, Big John.
scratch some.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Do you even know what a vinyl is?
Yes, I know what a vinyl is. It's
Are you
actually-
sure?
It's actually huge with, like, I would say my generation know to buy, like, nowadays artists, their vinyls.
You know, I think something else that's going to come with your generation is these phones you plug into the wall and they have a cord. Like, that's going to be the next big thing. Like, we're just bringing back this retro attack, right?
Yeah,
Let's just,
You might.
landlines are just making a
We need
comeback.
a new home phone.
I actually
Just got rid of them.
I actually know a guy that has a plug-in that plugs into his cell phone in his car, and it's
on.
a receiver. Hello.
Oh jeez.
We should talk on
The old car phone.
Yeah.
You just got to do it.
Oh,
It's just,
man.
it is
That's
gross.
awesome.
That's
Technology. Yeah.
So you love to listen. Do you also play? I know the answer to this question.
I dabble.
You dabble.
I did.
Isn't it true that really you pretend to play most instruments like the drum and the guitars, but really you only know how to play the kazoo? Isn't that true? Be honest. It's okay. We're open.
The kazoo's a little rough.
Okay.
See, I have found that like I can play multiple instruments, but I'm only like a master of one.
Yeah.
Do you find yourself in the same boat?
Yeah.
And what would you be a master of?
Bass.
Bass guitar.
Wow.
Bass
You
guitar.
barely ever play that.
I know.
But
Ever. I don't think I've seen him play a bass before.
if you play bass guitar though, you can pretty much play any guitar,
Yeah.
right?
That's
I mean,
not
it's just
true.
the top 4 strings, isn't it, or the bottom 4?
It's the depending on how you're looking at it, it's the E, D, G.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
not mine.
Not yours.
I have a 6-string bass.
Oh, of course. So you have a guitar bass.
So that's what I play. Yeah.
Johnny, I
play,
appreciate you being on this episode because none of us know music.
Oh,
And we're happy
I
you
Not
do.
instruments
partially,
anyways.
yeah.
The fact that you knew
partially.
that there's 4 strings on a typical bass.
Well, yeah, but they have 4-string, 5-string, 6-string. Did they go above 6-string for a bass?
Yeah,
Is there
I-
a 12-string bass
there
out
is,
there?
there
Oh
is.
my
Oh my
god!
Guitars can
I
have 12
actually-
strings.
Yes,
my next bass is gonna be a 7.
a 7-string.
7-string,
What do
yeah.
you even? What does it even accomplish? I don't.
It looks so cool.
So it's basically what is at that point?
And you
plus,
can't
I
rock
get
without
like,
looking
No,
cool.
you gotta look
I get
cool.
like 5 more notes out of it. I mean, come
Because,
on. Yeah.
because any song in the history of music can be done with a 4-string bass.
or 2.
Yeah, you don't necessarily.
You don't need much more than 2 for most songs. Yeah.
That's true.
Unless you start getting into like Primus and Chili Peppers and that kind of stuff where they're kind of going all over the place.
Yeah. Well, that was my dad. He's a bass player as well. That's hardcore bass. Then my mom's always been guitar. My brother's guitar. I have do you have a musical family as well, or
No.
did you you just became the guy?
Yep. Yep.
You're
Well,
per-
I can't say my immediate. My grandpa was in a country band. He was a drummer.
Okay.
So yeah, and he played backup for like Johnny Cash and Kitty Wells.
Come on.
and,
What?
Like those guys, like big acts that came through town.
Jeez.
He was the house
Johnny
band.
Cash.
That would play. Yeah. Yeah.
But like the off-brand of Johnny Cash, like the Johnny Cash wannabes, right? Not like the real Johnny Cash.
legit.
No, like Kitty Wells and what's that? Walking After Midnight. Why can't I think of
Don't
her
ask
name?
me. I have no clue.
Yeah, I'm not that old.
But yeah, all the old school country
But
guys
seriously,
in
that's
like
cool.
the 50s.
Yeah.
That's
That
incredible.
is cool.
That's
I
awesome.
do know Johnny Cash. I do know him.
That's incredible. Oh man, that would be a phenomenal show to watch.
He called him Jonathan Cash. Yeah,
Jonathan Cash.
He wasn't too close with
Sorry, I
him.
need to speak with Jonathan. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, he played with a lot of big Buck Owens. I think he played with. Yeah, there's just a
Cool.
bunch of old.
You've played with some, or at least shared the stage with some pretty big bands too, right?
Yeah.
You used to play at First Ave once in a while, or once. or something?
Yeah, played down. We opened up for Smash Mouth.
Oh, sweet.
Really?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
And I almost got taken out by their bodyguards. You know, I'm trying to get my gear off stage. You know, I'm walking through with my amp and my guitar in one, both hands.
Yeah.
And apparently the singer was walking out, and I got too close to him.
Oh, jeez.
I damn near got pushed over. I'm like, I'm just trying to get my gear in the car, and
And at that point, you're like, I'm growing a damn beard. Like, that's right.
I need the respect. I need to get some
Yeah.
respect for this. And so I started growing this, and the rest is history. Thank you, Smash Mouth.
Thank you, Smash Mouth.
That's a cool story.
Now I have to ask on the beard. One last thing on the beard here.
Sure.
I mean, do you like wax this thing? Do you like? I mean, do you ever grow that mustache out? What kind of? I mean,
Oh,
I
yeah,
look at
I-
that and I go,
Oh, yeah.
there's got to be some care there.
All I do is condition it.
That's right. You don't do much.
And I beard oil it every now and
you
again.
shampoo
if I feel
and
it's
condition?
starting to get dry, I throw beard oil in it. But
beard oil.
when I had just the mustache, I waxed.
If you talk to most people with beards, and I tell people this all the time, that the hair on my face, I guarantee you at any given time, is cleaner than the hair on my head. Yeah. Because people are always like, oh, beards are gross. I'm like, no, I guarantee you it's cleaner. But you just kind of condition and oils every once in a while, and then
Yeah.
let last week's lunch just store up.
Sit in there, and
Yeah.
For later.
if it gets moldy, I didn't eat it quick enough.
You like to go to Fogo and just kind of let the remnants sit in.
disguise some meat in there. Whoa, look, a piece of house. All right, that's fantastic.
That is true.
I had to ask. I'm sorry, because I'm jealous of that. I'd love to have. All right, but back on to
We all
music
know
here.
I am.
So, all right. So your grandfather, did he inspire you then to kind of start, or push you to kind of go, hey, let's let's have you start out with something. I mean, what was your first instrument when you were going on? With
He
that?
died when I was 2, so I didn't really get a ton. There was only one picture, I guess, in existence of us together.
Oh wow!
that's
So you're
pretty-
carrying on
crazy.
the legacy.
Yeah.
You looked at the rest of the family and said, what the f*** are you guys doing?
Where's the torch? There it is. All right, here we go. Kind of took off with it. Yeah, I've always, since I was young, just loved listening to it. And then, when I was 5, I got a drum set. So from 5 and 6, I played drums, and 7, I got a keyboard. And then when I was 8, I got a guitar.
Wow.
And then when I turned 13, I switched to bass.
When we were
13 on.
When I was 5, we got heat in the house. I mean,
Still had to crap outside, but yeah, the heat was in the house.
no, that's cool though. So your parents may not have been like musically inclined, but they gave you the tools, obviously.
They appreciated your interest.
My dad played a mean radio.
oh, that a
He
boy.
was really good.
Yeah, right on, right on, right on.
All the songs were just popping.
Yeah.
So basically, they said, "Well, what the noise that's coming out of this kid is actually sounds good. Let's encourage. Let's see what else noise he can make." All right, that
And
works.
you're doing that. You're carrying that onto your children, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
I know your
Yeah.
kids are all somewhat musical.
Yeah, all my kids can play piano. One plays sax and bass on top of that, and the other plays flute, guitar, drums.
That's when you know you have a true musician parent, when he starts with, all of my kids can play piano.
Right.
I was forced
Yeah.
to take 4 years of piano lessons before I could pick up a pair of drumsticks.
Yeah.
Because I'm a drummer and I
Yeah.
wanted to play drums. My mom said, nope,
Rhythm.
4 years of piano before you get drum lessons.
Yeah.
And
It's like abuse.
I mean, I'll thank her to this day, as your kids will as well.
Piano's the best, if you ask me.
You had to take piano too, didn't you?
I was terrible at it. I was the worst student you could ever ask for. I did not practice, and I hate myself for it. So
Because you wanted to play drums, but it just never came to be.
yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
they force
I
kids
prefer, I
to
prefer
that.
to play the piano though.
Yeah.
If I could play anything, piano. Love it.
There's so much you can do.
Yeah, there really is. But another real fun thing is just grabbing a pair of sticks and just beating the tar out of some drums.
Yeah.
That's fun.
When we go to Guitar Center, he'll just be like, "Hey, watch this." We'll just go up to the piano and just start playing. Then we'll go up to the drums, start playing. I'm like,
Well, it's
"Should I
hard not
do
to.
that?"
Well, I agree with you. It's fun to beat the shit out of drums. However, piano is something that like you don't need accompanying instruments
Right.
to make sound beautiful. Like somebody hears you just playing the drums for a half an hour straight, they're like, please shut the up. Like I don't know that I can take anymore.
And
But piano,
a lot of people say that about bass too, but I just saw a TikTok video, which is crazy enough, about with Darth Vader playing bass. Have you seen
on,
that out on the street? And he's
No.
setting all his pedals, and all of a sudden he's getting out there and playing Rage Against the Machine by himself,
man.
and distorted, and it's I'm like, and he's playing all the parts on the bass. It's awesome.
fun.
So
Do you? So you watch TikTok? Do you
yeah.
watch a lot of music TikToks? I mean, do you ever get like inspired by kind of the creativity?
Oh yeah,
There is
Yeah.
some cool
oh yeah,
stuff.
there
on
are some really creative people on TikTok.
Yeah.
Have you checked your bottle?
You know, yeah, music ones and food ones are my
Yeah.
favorite. I think.
My-
Sushi for me.
My 4-year-old daughter likes to watch saxophone videos. There's this one guy who he calls it adding saxophone to songs that don't need
Oh
saxophone.
yes, that guy's great.
And she just
Yeah.
watches them over and over, and it sounds cool. I don't.
Oh, and
that
they're
is one
amazing.
instrument I would have always loved to play as the saxophone
Can you
because
play the saxophone?
No, but I have a kid that does. So.
the drip.
okay. So it's
good enough.
Drip.
yeah.
It's the gush.
Then I don't have to learn it. I already have it in my house.
Every
now.
time
Yeah.
you hear that, it's the saxophone.
Bill Clinton played the sax.
Look at how it turned out for him.
He always got the ladies. I'm saying, yeah, come
Monica.
on, lighten up, yeah. Judy.
Through that. So
he
bass
did.
is your number one, but would you say that's your most favorite to play?
No, absolutely,
Wow.
It is.
100%.
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel that same way with
That's-
drums.
That's the drive. Yeah, drums is my second.
Yeah.
Rhythm section, baby. It's all about the backbeat.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
do you create your own music? Do you come up with your own concepts and your own songs and
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah. I think anybody that plays long enough
You've always
eventually
tried writing
tires
something.
of
Yeah.
playing other people's stuff and wants.
See, that is something to me that absolutely is just like blows my mind in the creativity level, because to take these amount of sounds and just gobble them together to where it makes such a beautiful ordeal, and then putting words with it that matches.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I look at music as something as the most highly creative art that you can do for all the different concepts you can use with it. But it's just, that blows me away when people can do that.
So there's this one artist that I just think I don't understand why people love him, right? And you know where I'm going with this.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just I've heard it
excited.
compared to like a smooth like whiskey or like a just a
Oh,
I know where this is going.
Mr. Chris Stapleton,
Yeah,
you know?
I
And
had a feeling.
I just don't get, and maybe it's because I don't know anything about music. But I'm more of like
no, you're right.
I'm right. But I do like bands, and I've shared with you, like Trampled by Turtles or whatever. Like, so I kind of like I don't even know. This may sound really stupid. It sounds kind of similar, but I just don't get the drive,
the
and the
hype?
love. Yeah, what's the hype?
I mean,
because you like it.
Yeah, he's the first guy in country that added like a soul
Okay.
feel to it, and
Yeah.
I think that's what his angle was. Is he has a very soulful voice for a country singer.
Yeah.
So I mean, how would you react to the statement, the factual statement that Coldplay is one of the greatest bands to ever be gifted to this earth, and Chris Stapleton is unbelievably overrated?
I would say, okay, CNN. Let's
My heart just
Fake news.
No. So Johnny and I were in a car ride together, and this like weird bromance started because we both like Coldplay and whatever.
I don't mind Coldplay.
Yeah.
I get all the time
Yeah.
for liking Coldplay.
No.
And when you
I don't mind them. I mean, I don't love them, but I don't mind
Chris-
them. They
it's
could be
Chris
on. They've
Martin,
got some
right?
great
Chris
songs.
Martin.
Fix
Chris
You and
yeah,
You know,
and
they got
at
great-
the time,
great songs.
like I don't know a band that's like as influential. Like when you see that selling out.
U2.
Well, you see like
yeah,
but
yeah, you're right, you're right.
They're a little long in the tooth, okay?
The Beatles, yeah.
So and the Beatles, but I'm saying like for this generation, what is a similar like Beatles type band
band-wise?
or like
what
I
would
mean
be a band?
What would you say? Like groups?
nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah,
Nickelback.
Oh,
I mean, come on, photograph right there.
Creed.
There we go.
Creed.
Creed and Nickelback. And
No, but you went through like
Did you throw up a little bit there? It's all right.
I got phlegm in the throat.
I think for your generation it's been more of like the boy bands, hasn't
Drake.
it?
Yeah.
Right?
Because like One Direction was
Drake is
huge.
Sorry, thank you. I keep
Oh, I
forgetting.
was thinking boy bands like Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. He's not.
See, but that's like
Yeah.
me
One
and
Direction.
you.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
there's
One
a question.
Direction was
Whi-
pretty
which
huge.
which one would you prefer, Backstreet Boys or NSYNC?
NSYNC.
Wow, good
See,
call.
I knew I liked it.
Yeah. I like 98 degrees. Was that a bit 97 degrees or something?
It was
97
98.
degrees. Yes, little off there. Yes, yes.
98 degrees.
I'm
Nick
pretending.
Lachey. And Nick Lachey? Is that his name? Yeah, the Lachey brothers.
I don't know that there's actually any bands anymore outside of like Maroon 5.
But you
If it was
got
an
that
actual
Australian
band.
guys. The
ABBA.
no.
There's a Swedish, I think.
5
Yeah.
Seconds of Summer.
Oh,
They're like they played the drums and the guitar, and they're actually not bad. But
No idea.
you guys fans of the Beatles though?
Yeah.
he's wearing the
Yeah,
shirt
yeah,
right now.
he loves
yeah.
them.
Can you name them in order? Who's walking across the street?
Without even looking.
Let's see.
I don't know, so I'm not going to be able to correct you if you're wrong.
He doesn't know that. Come on.
I don't remember the order of them.
John
I know
Lennon.
all four of them. I just
Ringo
don't know
Starr.
who's first.
John.
Do you
Guy
know them?
Ringo.
Can you name them?
Who's
No.
first?
You don't know who's first?
I don't know past.
If you
no.
told me what shirt
Lennon,
they're wearing, I could tell you who's where.
Ringo, McCartney,
Yep.
and then Harrison.
Yeah.
We're going to get
New John.
crucified.
Is
I'm probably
Harrison-
wrong.
Is it the Gene?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Harrison.
Yeah.
We're not the music nerds,
And,
okay?
and Lennon's
He
wearing
is.
a white.
Yeah.
No, we're not the
Ringo.
Beatles.
McCartney's
Right.
got no
McCartney's-
shoes on.
Yes.
And then the ugly one's Ringo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
I was
God.
not a fan of them at all.
The
And
Beatles?
Yeah, and then my buddy started playing them at work.
They're
And I was-
good.
And I was like,
And then now you're a fan?
I think these guys shaped the music
Yeah.
of like the future. Like that's what I think. I'm not like a super fan. I just like that's what I've observed. I'm like,
Yeah.
Were you ever around for any like groundbreaking musical shaping moments? Like Elvis kind of. Everybody was like, "Oh, the hips," and it was like, "Oh, rock and roll," and like Frank Sinatra wanted
Live
to kill
Aid?
everybody that played
You
rock.
weren't
know what I mean?
around for
I
Live
saw,
Aid.
I, saw, I
you weren't
watched
around
Live
for
Aid.
that.
Yeah,
No, you
I watched
didn't.
it on TV when it was on TV. I watched Live Aid.
So you would say that was a moment.
I'm sure
In your
it was a
life.
big moment.
I
yeah.
would say that's probably the biggest in like the last 40 years. When was that? 70s?
that was
80s?
86, 87.
Okay.
85.
Yeah. I'm not good with time.
It's 85.
But
Yeah.
I may have watched it as well.
Yeah. But I was looking forward to most seeing Black Sabbath on there because they
Yeah.
reunited and Ozzy was in front. And then I found Judas Priest on there and I just went
Okay.
down that rabbit hole for about 2 years after that performance.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're awesome.
So where do you see music going for today? Like you said, you watch some TikTok stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, no. I got a good one because there's that Greta Van Fleet.
Yeah.
Who
Fleet.
kind of Fleet. Mm-hmm. Sorry, guys. But they have this like actual like good
Yeah.
like rock sound.
There's
It's-
a bunch of bands that still do the Rival Sons, the Cold Stairs. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
but
There's
Greta's
still keeping
got
it
like
alive.
the big.
Yeah,
their
Rival
TikTok
Sons
thing.
are also they got that big rock sound,
Okay.
kind of like Greta. Greta
Yeah.
sounds like Zeppelin. Rival Sons just sounds like they're out of the '70s somewhere.
Okay.
You know, you
Yeah.
can't really pinpoint what they sound like, but they definitely have that sound
Yeah.
and that look.
Yeah. So if you could pick a band a group or whatever that you like in this era, other than those like more classic sounding.
So you're talking like modern music?
Yeah, just some
Some
out
that,
of this
some
like
that
last
you that
3
you
years.
vibe with modern day.
Modern day that I listen to that
you might-
doesn't sound old.
Yeah, and you might be embarrassed to admit.
Oh
Just
yeah.
drop the
Oh yeah,
drop the
the
truth.
guilty pleasure
Yeah.
music.
My guilty
The
pleasure.
guilty go-to song.
Something that you're gonna regret as soon as you. It's like
Better not say Lil
I
Nas.
like the Packers.
hope
You're
he
gonna
doesn't
regret it
say
like
Justin
that.
Right,
Bieber, I
right.
might
No,
have to
I
screw
don't
over
think I'd
Hey,
regret
Justin Bieber
much
ain't that bad.
more than
So I put my hands up to playing my song.
what's wrong with her?
Yeah, and there's
Carly
nothing wrong
Rae?
with it. Yeah.
No, that's
Miley Cyrus.
that's Miley Cyrus.
There you go.
Carly
I was,
Rae
I was
Jepsen.
thinking,
Is it?
Call Me Maybe.
It's
Yeah.
it's wet ass, isn't it? That's the song.
it's WAP.
Get a bucket and a mop.
Get a bucket and a mop. It's time for the mop. WAP.
Jeff has that for a ringtone. I just want everybody to know that.
I still don't understand it, but it sounds.
I have no
I like
idea what they're
Kanye's
talking
last couple
That's
albums.
true.
Oh, you
All right.
yeah,
Okay.
Kanye's been good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has been killing
I don't know. As far as like guilty pleasure, though, that's not really that guilty. I would say maybe like Ed Sheeran's not bad.
it. Okay.
about. Sheeran's good.
Yeah.
He's
That's
really
pretty
good.
good.
Bad.
That's a safe answer.
That is pretty.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
answer.
I was gonna say John Mayer, but his new stuff's not that good.
Oh,
so I mean,
no,
Yeah, I
really?
like his old
I will
stuff.
say, I mean, you can, disagree with me if you want, but
Sure.
John Mayer, in my opinion, is the greatest living guitar player that we have.
he's one of the top. He's top 3 for sure.
Unbelievably
Wow.
good
Wow.
at that
Really?
guitar.
Guitar?
And,
Cool.
and he's
Yeah, I
good
know
at
that.
no matter what style
Yeah.
he tries. You know.
No, I didn't know that.
Anybody who can play neon while singing it,
Yeah.
it's unreal. It's,
Without even thinking about it.
I
He's
know.
He's just not even looking. Not even just. It's like it's.
Doesn't
It's,
even
it's a
care.
part of it. It's literally
muscle
like,
memory.
yeah, it's a part of his body.
That's talent. That's talent for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know
So
what
Ed
you're talking
Sheeran
about.
and John Mayer.
What do you guys? Do you guys?
I'll have to
Do
check
any
on
of you
the-
guys listen to screamo at all?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you know
Norma
Amity
Jean?
Affliction?
No.
Our last night.
Devil Wears Prada.
Yes.
Me and John used to jam to that when I was like 12.
Like Norma Jean.
Yeah.
Okay.
What kind of screamo? It's August.
August Burns Red.
They're good. Unfortunately, I like what's that? My kids are gonna kill me. Break the Cycle.
Oh.
The hell is that?
They're screaming at you.
Are they
right
new?
now.
Mark this day.
Oh,
Mark this down.
yeah, I've
I think
heard
I've
of
heard
them.
that. Yeah.
No.
Children of Zion.
Children of Zion. Yeah, I listen to select amount of
Yeah.
screamo stuff.
We need to listen to Pittsburgh by Amity Affliction.
Okay,
Very good.
and I'll lose my mind. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so when you
Oh, another new artist, Tom McDonald.
oh, right on. I was gonna
like
play
him.
that.
Is that
in
the
background.
rapper?
Yeah, Thomas
Yes.
McDonald.
Love that guy.
I call him Thomas. I
That's-
don't know
that's
him
the
well
guy
enough.
you really
He
like.
was so stupid. Yeah.
I love it. Yeah,
Fake woke
you
and
bring him up.
snowflakes.
Oh, yeah.
He is like the new. He's the new artist.
Yeah.
He just he was told he was crap by all the labels. Nobody was
Yeah,
going to
got
write
no
him.
label, yeah.
And he just went solo with his girlfriend, and now they're just blowing up everything,
Yeah.
right? It's
Yep.
insane.
Yeah.
And he just dropped 2 albums.
Yep. Last
It's
Friday.
so controversial. It's just so...
And I liked his one comment because I watched it. So Tom McDonald, he's a new artist. YouTube basically blew him up,
Yeah.
right?
He's getting over 1 million views a day
Yeah.
every time he drops a video.
And
unreal.
he's doing these videos of him, and he's signing every single album. He will not release a digital album. And he said there's something about holding the album itself. And-
You literally can't listen to him on like
You
Apple
can YouTube
Music.
it. Nope.
Wow.
Because there's no label, right? There's like no label
not
support.
signed
They
to
will
it.
It
not.
doesn't. I don't know that matters though when it
Not
comes to
anymore.
like Spotify or
because
Apple.
that music industry is dying.
Yeah.
People are just
Do you
YouTubing it.
even need a record label anymore
No.
in today's world?
No.
I don't think you do.
Not if you're popular enough.
No, because you can afford to record your own stuff.
You can
now.
not
so
only can
don't
you
need 'em for
record your
that.
own stuff, but
You can promote your own stuff now.
the world is so easily accessible
Yep.
at your fingertips.
Yeah. And
Have
the reason that Tom McDonald did that is because the streaming services were against him too.
Yeah.
So he's like,
Yeah,
no,
they're
I'm
against
not going
what
to give it
he's
to you now
saying.
that I'm doing good. You want
Yeah,
it? You want
yeah.
in? No.
And he'd have like the #1 album by every metric.
Yeah.
And he'd be like number 3 or number 4, and there would be albums like that just dropped that were #1 and with no reviews. And he's like, I have 1 million likes. Like, how is this?
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. He's cool. His message is great.
He did not look like how I thought he would look. When I first started listening to him, I had no idea what he looked like.
He looks like an ICP like reject
He
who
does.
washed the makeup
Yeah.
off. But there's cool like him and Upchurch and some of those other like kind of country / just non they're not established in like a record label or anything. It's just cool to see their freedom of their creativity.
Right.
Yeah, it's
Right.
I don't know. It's like you're not being told what to say, what to wear, and I
Right.
think it's refreshing.
That's the best freedom ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get a shot if you don't want it.
A shot of what? It's been nice having a channel. We'll see all of you.
And now we got that little. If you want to learn more about COVID-19,
Yeah, no kidding.
We said nothing
box
about COVID. We were speaking. He
Yeah,
didn't want to
these
take
are
a
the
shot.
shots.
I didn't want to take a shot. If you didn't want to, I didn't want to take a shot.
you didn't want the shot.
That's what we're saying. If you don't want to take a fireball shot, we live in America, which is free. You don't have to take this shot
Nope.
if you don't want to.
Yeah.
Okay, nobody
exactly.
can force you to take.
If you
this shot.
want to take the shot, you're more than welcome
Yeah.
to pop it open
Exactly.
And take
put
the
it
shot.
in your mouth.
Sometimes
But,
it takes
you
to
can't
work.
pop it open and
Yeah,
try to put it in
that's-
somebody
that's-
else's
that's
mouth.
illegal.
Can't do that. Don't want to do that.
Then sometimes you need to take 2 shots.
Take one.
That's
Just
true,
saying.
but I've been
It's
told.
called a second dose. I think is what it's called, right? Isn't that what the second one is?
Are we?
Johnny's taking the second dose.
He needs his booster of
He's
his.
getting a booster.
This is one shot I will take.
We'll see what happens.
That was good.
All right.
We may be like Tom McDonald soon. Just,
No kidding.
ate a bear.
Well, I'm curious too. Have you ever made any of your own albums or anything? Have you? I mean, it's so easy to make that kind of stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
anything you want to plug on this?
Not on vinyl or anything, but yeah, I've been in bands that have released stuff, and it's been pretty cool. There was actually this funny story. I was in a band, and we were doing. It's the band I opened with Smash Mouth,
Okay.
and the drummer of that band goes, "Hey, some guy on Craigslist is looking for you." And I was like, "What the hell are you talking about?" It's Craigslist. He goes, "Yeah." And he sent me the link, and it's like, "Hey, if anyone was around in the '90s, there was this band going around that put out this album that
No way.
I haven't been able to find it. Does anybody know who these guys were?" Or I'm like, so I sent back.
Yeah.
You found me. And I've still got copies of it.
That's
So I
cool.
sent him a copy, and yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah,
So
we've been talking ever since.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Did you
'cause
still enjoy it?
he did.
cool.
He actually, his kids knew our songs.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
From that. So he's like, and I don't have a copy of it
Yeah.
anymore,
Yeah.
And so
That's like my.
That is awesome.
that's
yeah.
pretty cool. Yeah.
Was there any songs or anything you want to plug that we can look
Are you in a,
up?
are you in a band currently?
No. Currently, I'm not in a band.
What?
Well, I mean, Big Bearded Boys.
Yeah, there you go.
Why would you come up with a name like that?
Other than that, no.
Am I not allowed?
That's cover band. But yeah,
You guys
still
are
band.
about to hit your East Coast tour?
Yeah,
or?
yeah, we were gonna start there, but we decided not to go to the East Coast
Okay.
or the West Coast.
There
We're
you
gonna
go.
go shoot straight up the middle.
We'll be in Roseville this week.
Lakeville the following.
Nice.
Yeah,
No, that's cool.
That's our southern tour.
All right.
So we get all the way down to Lakeville.
That's still a band though. That's fun.
That is
there's
cool.
there's nothing better than getting together with other musicians.
Yeah,
And
just banging it out, having fun. Yeah,
Especially ones you gel with. Just it's not about drama, right? I don't know anything about bands, but I just imagine like you guys all look the same. You're all kind of cool.
well, I mean,
has the best
mine's
beard?
the longest beard.
That I was.
yeah,
there you go.
with the name the Big Bearded Boys, I would assume there's a criteria.
There's a prerequisite.
Yeah.
yeah.
So there's no non-bearded in that group.
Yeah, no. Great.
Like I said earlier, it's like I wouldn't be able to join.
No.
I mean, I have no musical talent anyways, so that's probably part of it too.
There's the tambourine. I'm sure
Yeah.
that could be.
There's cowbell. There's cowbell.
cowbell.
Needs more
everybody.
cowbell.
Ding.
Well, grave before shave.
you go.
That's kind of our motto.
What
So.
a philosophy.
You know what? We should do that. I mean, you can't join because you're already there, but like the three of us should try to do that, like
Just
over
shave.
the winter time.
Oh,
Over
that'd
the
be a good
winter
challenge.
time.
What, grow a beard? So you can get the longest?
Just go without shaving.
Guys,
at
I'm gonna lose
all.
that.
I will look like a homeless man. I know you will.
I will.
I'm gonna look like an idiot.
well,
So
what's
nothing new. All right.
Gotta drop the mic for a second.
Can't hear you. What?
Yeah. Don't worry, Luke. I'm in the same boat. I get it.
But I think that'd be
Yeah.
hilarious because you and I we grow
you-
sporadically,
You guys
so that's
should
where
really
we
try
can't.
to. You should take the winter to.
Oh, should we?
You should take the winter to grow out some beards.
yeah.
I'm gonna
No,
have two patches.
Johnny had a
here.
nickname for me, Homeless Dave.
Homeless
Homeless
Dave.
Dave.
Yeah, he's the
I've
one
called
that
you that
coined
before.
that.
Yeah, Homeless
and
Dave.
because
TM.
I went for a while,
Yeah.
and this just gets bushy, and then you can't see my ears. And pretty soon, it's
Yeah.
insane.
It is.
And
Homeless
I'm gonna
Dave.
let it go. I'll let
Yeah.
it go with you guys.
Hey,
We'll
like
go
that.
homeless again.
We'll go homeless again. All right.
See what he can do that none of us will ever be able to do is braid his beard.
Oh yeah.
Get some
Yeah.
Viking braids going.
Have you ever done that?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
all the time.
absolutely.
I have girls, so yeah, it gets
Daddy.
braided, frequently, But when it grows out bushy like that and you braid it, it's awesome. It's like real tight.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
it's a good look.
Like in the
you ever
old
put-
movies with the they get injured and they tie like the thing around their head.
Yeah.
Can you do that with the beard?
You probably could.
At one point in time, I could. Yeah.
Do you ever put Christmas decorations or anything in there?
Have you?
Have you done glitter? Yeah, I put lights in it before. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Hung ornaments off of it.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Dang, you know what? Next year, he needs to do the beard contest at the fair.
Oh yeah.
That would have been a good time. Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw the video.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I think the Big Bearded Boys need to be the band.
that plays at
Yes.
the beard contest.
Plays at the beard
should be
contest.
the
Because
thing.
they'll know how to plug in your device to capture audio.
Oh yeah. As opposed to
No, hey, no offense to the sound guys that were there that day, but you just it up royally. So
do that. We do this right here, and then
there you go. Take a look.
This is the Addams Family.
yep. This is my Halloween costume. That's what I was.
That's the thing. or whatever.
So
God dang it.
That's awesome.
I wish I could do that.
I know. You and me both, man.
Hey,
I'd love to.
I stand strong with my firm belief, and I wish I could have a hockey flow.
yeah.
I'd get rid of the beard in a heartbeat. I
yeah.
would. Oh,
you would go mullet?
just flowing.
Yeah.
Dude, I would trade with you. I would go bald. I've already gone bald. I've
Yeah.
shaved it. I'll grow the beard. You take my hair.
Dude, I have my hair this long right now, and it's driving me up a freaking
Keep
wall.
going.
No. At the end of this year, I'm cutting it off and going back to the way it was because
Okay, that's fair.
I have found I can't do it, and I would never want to grow it that thick.
But why?
You
are
got that 70s. Why am I doing this?
Why are you growing it?
Because I've had two haircuts my entire life. I've either been bald or I've had it the way I've had it. And when you get to my age, it's kind of like, well, COVID hit. You didn't see the barber for a while, and you're
Yeah,
like, well,
yeah.
shoot. I hate my sides grow out so long, so fast. I get so fluffy that my wife just took the buzzer and bzz,
Yep.
bzz, bzz, and I'm like, fine, you know what? I'll keep that. Let's see how long it goes. I shed like a freaking rat. I hate these. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Jenny can tell you, I hate it. But I will cut.
But does Jenny like it?
She laughs at it a little
She
bit.
laughs at it.
She laughs.
She scoffs at it.
Nothing makes your dick shrivel up like being laughed at because of your looks.
There's some perks that she likes to grab onto it, but she laughs at it for the most part because she sees how much I hate it, and I think that's what brings her joy. Is me just coming out of the shower and it's freaking all over the place, no matter what I'm doing, and I'm shedding all over the place. I'm gonna cut it off. Well, then how come you're not gonna cut it off? Because I just want to wait till the end of the year, so I've had this for 1 year.
Yeah,
and that's where
That's
I'm
a commitment.
There you go.
I want to see you put it in a bun.
You gotta go.
Like you see a lot of like Asian guys do. They
But I'm not Asian. I know you can't see my eyes, but I'm not Asian.
You're our closest to Asian guy here.
Pacific Asian, maybe.
Yeah, there you go.
Does your wife like your beard?
Yeah.
Well, she prefers the beard over a shaved
She
face.
prefers a goat over anything. So she would rather I shave all this off and just have the goatee.
Oh, okay.
I think I like
I'm glad you stood the
beard.
ground with like your 51% like
I'm like, yeah,
owner of the house.
I'm
like,
gonna take
51%.
I'm keeping my beard.
How did you get 51? What?
Well, that's
That might be an
time.
overstatement.
Every
but-
time that happens, I open the Bible and say,
Hey, guess what?
let's take a look here. Let's take a look here. Okay, Tab's gonna hate me. She's gonna be like,
yeah.
And then she goes, yes, let's take a look, and slaps it right in your face.
she's like, let's see who makes more money. And then I just shut up. Like, you're right.
Let's see who sleeps with clothes on tonight.
See, I sent a picture to the bearded boys in a text once that said, "Why do they call a man beard or a man bun when they don't call it a woman bun when a woman does it? Why do they call it a man bun?"
Yeah.
And then I did it, and I did this in a bun, and I took a picture. I go, "This is a man bun."
Yeah.
Because a woman can't do this.
That's
right?
true.
You can't. Man bun.
Hey, some can. Remember the bearded woman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bearded lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she had a wiener.
Maybe.
She, as what's his face said, she probably whipped out a dick that was bigger than you.
Oh yeah, for sure. She's got a bigger beard than you. She's got a bigger dick.
We're talking about music. That's a good song.
That is a good song, Afro Man.
Oh, really?
It's a great one. Okay, well, yeah, back to music. What would you say right now? Okay, everybody's got, I have a song, like a song, and I know we're nearing the end here. Calm down.
Unbelievable.
I have a
this guy.
song that I go to, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody has like their go-to
like
song.
right now,
song.
because you kind of
Like, you go through phases.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what's your go-to? I need to be put in a good mood. I'm gonna listen to this specific song.
I gotta do some research.
Since I've Been Loving You, Led Zeppelin.
Okay,
4th track on Zeppelin 3.
that's the one.
4th track on side 1 of Zeppelin
Right
3.
on.
Not easy.
Nice.
Wow.
What's yours, Ben?
Yeah.
Fun fact about old Benny here.
It's the Yu-Gi-Oh theme, isn't it?
It's the Pokemon theme song. Leave me alone.
I wanna be the very best.
Right on my phone.
No, I know. Honestly,
Karate Kid.
I love so much music and so many different varieties that when it literally is a go-to, I hit shuffle because
okay.
on my liked playlist on Spotify because really when you guys are listing off all these different artists and songs and stuff like that, and I'm going, I can't even list off a song or an artist because it's
You just hit
like,
shuffle.
I hit shuffle. I mean, a lot
just
of
listen.
A lot of the
Yeah.
music I listen to is a lot of different Latin stuff or a lot of different non-popular name stuff that it's kind of like it just hit a sound in my ear that I liked it.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know the artist name, the song name, whatever.
Yeah, I came down one day when at your house and you were listening to Connor Maynard, and I was like, "Oh, you know him?" And you're like, "It's on shuffle" or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Hey," and he's like, "Hey, it's on shuffle." I was like, "Well, it's a good song." You're like, "Yeah, it's a good song."
So you don't have a specific song. You're just on shuffle.
On shuffle.
Ooh, I got
Spotify
I
shuffle.
got one.
What about you?
Spotify Shuffle.
I got one.
The song.
Anson Sebra, "Walk Through Hell."
Oh yeah, he's good. He's a TikTok guy.
Yeah, and he got famous off TikTok, and he's got
Yeah,
a good
he's
voice.
got some. His is very mellow piano.
It's also kind of like Sad Boy Hours.
Yeah. Luke's a very like. If you think of what girls who just got dumped in high school and what they listen to for music, that's kind of Luke.
Yeah,
So
I call
Adele.
Sad.
Well, yeah, kinda.
Wait, which one? What?
He said Adele.
I like covers of her, but sad sappy That's what I like. Usually it just comes with like people who have really good voices, I think.
You would have
That's why I
liked
like it.
Dashboard Confessionals, I think. That
don't know
was
what that
like
is.
the guy version of like getting your heart ripped
Kinda.
out.
Yeah, I just like
What-
a lot of, I don't know, sad, sappy shit.
What about you? What's the
about me?
go-to song?
Right now, I told you about this, is Monsters and Men. I love the Icelandic.
Oh yeah,
Just gets
That
me
sounds
going. I
familiar.
can just sit. So I work in an office all day. It's not a flex.
You
It's-
just transport into
But I
it.
just
Yeah.
it's something I just like enjoy the Icelandic.
It makes you hate
Love
your
it.
life a little less.
Yeah.
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 Good. I get
And
that.
then the one song I like is I'm Waiting for the Snow. So because I love the snow.
Damn
you know?
Christmas boy.
Yeah. So I have been listening to
Dude, I'm
Christmas
with you
lately.
on kind of like that airy, ambient
Is it Sigur
style
Roth?
music. Like,
Sigur Roth. They're an Icelandic band as well. But yeah.
but right now, I've been listening to a ton of Machine Gun Kelly, MGK.
MGK.
No, because he's not like his newest album or his 2020 album is all kind of like pop punk music. It's not rap. And
Is that the
he
one
used to do
where
that.
he's selling tickets to my
yes,
that album?
Yes, selling tickets to my I don't know.
My
I had to
My
show
Demise
him
or something,
I had
yeah.
to show him
I saw
what his
that
rap
album
was
at
like.
Walmart on vinyl.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Yeah, but I know MGK is like notorious for rap, beefing on Eminem. But
Yeah.
but if
And then he changed.
you look at his newest album, it's all like go back to like Green Day and like
Well, dude,
that.
that's why they say that they made the joke. They're like, man, Eminem dissed him so bad he had to change his whole genre of
he
music.
couldn't.
know.
Which, in my opinion, he should stick with it. Like it's so much
He's good
better
at both.
music.
I love it,
No,
though.
I agree that he's good at both. But I've been digging it because that's like if you look back at high school, that was me. Reliant K, Hawk Nelson,
Yeah.
like
Hawk
Reliant
Nelson,
King.
dude.
Yeah,
oh
all
my
that
gosh. Let's go.
Blink?
Back. What is it?
At all?
Blink 182.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Blink 182 is good.
All right, so I took a brief kind of look
Okay.
and just kind of looked at like where a lot of my hearts land on that or whatnot, and apparently it's a lot of Bob Marley.
Oh,
So-
cool.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Yeah,
I would have said
I
that.
like
I'm
to be
glad
in
you didn't say
vacation
Dylan.
mode, you know. So
Yeah.
I get enough of that. At
no,
work.
I like to be in vacation mode. So when I'm working, I pump in that just the good vibes, and I'm on a beach.
yeah.
So that
Yeah.
that
I just had
actually rings
Exodus on
true.
the other
Yeah.
day. Exodus is a
You're
great
kind of
album.
vibing when you're listening to him. You're just kinda, yeah.
Bob Marley is good.
Bob
never-
Marley's fantastic.
I've never gotten into Bob Dylan though.
No.
I don't. I just can't do it.
No, Marley,
Bob
sure.
Dylan.
Dylan,
It's a Bob
Yeah.
you can trust.
yeah.
It's a Bob you can trust. That is true. Okay, cool.
Closes
Well,
up.
it was Dave. It was fun to hear all your musical background and the things that you love, and how you're way cooler than the rest of us.
Oh,
For
wow.
sure.
I'm still super nerd.
nose
Yeah.
and your kick-ass beard, and
I know, tattoos and just.
If he shaves it all off, he's one of us then. So
Yeah.
don't
All
worry
right.
about it, boys.
hey, I got Ben. You got tattoos. We're a part of the tattoo group. Yes.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nice. Nice.
cool.
Jeff, do you have tattoos?
Jeff is gonna get one.
has got nothing.
As soon as
I
we
got
get
nothing.
1,000 subscribers, he's getting a tattoo of Soda Nerds.
He's
so
getting-
am I.
I probably would.
He's getting the Soda Nerds logo on his left ass cheek. So
Oh, wow.
everybody
Big
get
reveal.
us.
That's his favorite.
Oh my god!
favorite
So
side.
basically, make sure you share out the videos and help get us some subscribers. We need to get that tattoo done
That's
on
true.
Jeff
That's
there.
true.
But good deal. Thanks, Dave, for joining us again. Everybody, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you're listening to the podcast. Thanks for listening. If you didn't know, Soda Nerds is available everywhere you get your podcast. So swing on over there and take a listen, share it around. But it's been great. We'll see you all next week. Dave, can we get a Hoya?
Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. There you go.